Watch the champ rise soon as I'm amplified. Yo, I can't die. I'm under divine protection.
Styles of information, you know what I mean? To me, hip-hop's the only way to get unfiltered, for myself, my own being, the only way to get unfiltered information to the masses, you know what I mean? And hip-hop, that's the voice of the people. So people need information. There's a lot of information that gets cloaked. People are purposely misled, you know what I mean? And that's why we're here. So at least that's why I'm here, to inform heads, you know what I mean, through the rhythm. People have been doing it since jump. That's how it happened back in the day, you know what I mean? Communication through the drum. So my intention is just to keep that legacy alive, you know what I mean?
Yo, I spit flames on papyrus, spiritually diverse, awaken the creation, making a nation and rise up, never fall to your knees, that alters disease, no equality, that's the policies of thieves. Vampires feed on our children when they bleed it, mislead them, deceive them, take away their freedom. The seed of Babylon is spawn roots in iniquity, then feeble magic want to turn truth into trickery. Know your history to avoid the invasion, mental manipulation of iron equation. Keep your fire blazing, iron minus the maidens, iron minded we raging, the champ down the pagan system till it gave in. From a dread blast, I your whole steadfast. Make your bread last in the grasp of the famine. Any man that wants test, feel the blast of the cannon. We at the dot. Yeah, when I close my eyes, I feel a motherfucking soldier inside that's ready to come out at any given moment in time. Cause while they dumbed out, I was staying on the grind. Any means necessary, laid it all on the line. I ain't lying, man, I spent nights crying blood. Walk miles in the trenches, waist high in mud. Just trying to rise above like Doja told you. Man, this road that we chose is like a roller coaster. And no sir, I ain't even close to there. My approach is ferocious, I'm focused, yeah. And only Jehovah know where I'm supposed to go. It seems so for sure that I'm supposed to blow. I can feel it in my soul, it's getting real close. Heart pump fire, boy, I got a steel post. Real folks, we putting all jokes to the side. Y'all been sleeping long enough, it's time to open your eyes. Yeah. Vets on their toes like, whoa, this kid's bad. Knock him up against the ropes from throwing a stiff jab. But my right cross, strong enough to turn your lights off. I'm tight raw, the type to soften a tight jaw. It's right jaw.
My experience with music, it's the most powerful form of music I've ever encountered, you know what I mean? Like the voice is just so strong. Like obviously you look at, you know what I'm saying, commercial media, it's everywhere, you know what I'm saying? There's breakdancers on commercials, you know what I'm saying? They're about to do a remake of Wizard of Oz in hip-hop format, you know what I mean? So I mean, it penetrates at all angles. I love the feel, I love the culture of it, you know what I mean? I love where its roots lie at. And it definitely, you know what I'm saying, we definitely need to refine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna take a rebellious standpoint to refine that and get it to where it's, you know what I'm saying, get it on that path where it has been and just needs to continue to go. But it's the form of music that resonated the best with me, you know what I mean?
That's transmitted through a speaker, that becomes audible food. If you're not feeding the children, you may very well starve the nation. So rebels will not do that, you know what I'm saying? Music is life, life is music. Liberty and fire, Rasta, burn it. Evolution of creation, revolution of complacency. But we can't be free by standing still, let's meditating. Yo, these TVs and PCs began to control our education. When these will plant the seeds of greed on every single station. This lead through fantasies, diseasing, ceasing meditation. But the Alpha, Omega, Lion, Lamb, Revelation, Genesis, victorious and war stand. Yo, I am that I am, man, simple as a farmer. Mental cultivation, healthy balance in your karma. Sharpen up your sword, you polish up your armor. To fight for the youth, you fight from your roots. Don't fight just to fight, you're gonna fight for the truth. You can't fight from your knees, so children arise. Break yourself free from Babylonian ties.
Information keeps you in formation, you feel me? So basically, we're trying to rile up a mutiny, basically, you know what I mean? Because, like in my personal opinion, there's a wicked system that exists and we call that Babylon, you know what I mean? And the purpose of Babylon is to keep the Idrin and Sistren down pressed, you know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters down pressed, keep them blind, keep their heads down, you know what I'm saying? And when we inform, when we come through with our lyrics, you know what I'm saying, and we're dropping information, be it a scripture that we studied and we found revelation in that, or just an experience that we had, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to inform the masses. If we find that sound right to be fruitful, you know what I'm saying, to be a word of wisdom, then we're going to drop that, you know what I'm saying, for the keep the soldiers information, because soon come, you know what I mean, it's going to be all controlled by a system that none of us is really feeling, a soulless system, you know what I mean? And that's why we soul rebels, you know what I mean? we're keeping the soul alive, and that's the information that we're trying to get out there. The stuff that blaze your fire. You know what I mean? It's wood for the fire, fuel for the fire.
Yeah. To single mothers, I love you. You're deep within my conscience. It kills me inside to see you trapped in that bondage. Constant setbacks, wondering where your checks at. How to get cash, how to make it last. Yo, I flash back to when I was about 10. I didn't know it then, but we had no ends and no rents due. Mama, how much did he send you this month? But this punk didn't send shit, and I'm sick and tired of seeing the sick and tired. Coming home, hands callous, feet are on fire from standing all day, holding the tray. But yo, she has to obey. She has to get paid. Got 2 mouths to feed, trying to figure out a way to stay afloat. But it's tough when there's holes in the boat. Got a life full of hardship and a soul full of hope. She was faithful, and always stayed thankful. She prayed every night, live right and remain grateful. And God made you precious in His image. Blessed are the meek, not the weak and the timid. Stay strong in your soul, you gotta dig deep within it. I know at times it feels like you reached your limit. Broken down physically, your energy diminished. Not a minister alive is cry the way you cry when you look into our eyes, telling us why our dad left. You gotta work all the time and it's mad stress. Gotta conserve every dime, but every time that I'm reminded of the way that I was raised, it makes me wanna fall to my knees to give praise. Cause now that I'm a man, I truly understand why we have to go through that shit to expand. Yo, I feel 20 times richer than the next man. The wealth that we obtained was the best you can. And even though the currency wasn't current, living check to check with no medical insurance, we always found assurance in the firmness of the bond. A family and friends, we made it work and pressed on. And through reflection, I wouldn't trade this for shit. But in the midst of yo, I hated that shit. We had bummy clothes, bunch of runny nose kids, running around hopeless, thinking we the dopest. King of the hill, like no one can approach us. And then the smoke clears and reality sets in. And all we wanted was some guidance and direction, but no father figure got us in the figure 4. Questioning our lives, asking what we living for. Man, where you from? Livermore. Yo, that's way out in the sticks. But come around and knock and try popping that shit. It'll change your whole perspective of the way it goes down. And you'll see that it's infected every city, every town. It's right under their nose, but they kept their eyes closed. Home baking muffins, we out ducking 5-0. And that ain't right, yo, but I suppose the time will have to tell. Half my life was heaven and the other half was hell. Beast around, and all my brethren trapped in the cell, giving testament that we have to excel. We fell for too long, it's time to move on. Don't let them hold you back no more, you too strong. They want you to get caught up and do wrong, but not wrong by law, wrong by job. So stay strong, man, put your game face on. Let the fire spark it on your heart, you gotta blaze on. Days long, nights longer, uprising conquer. No longer simply stand for the plan of the master. Examine the facts, that's the plan of disaster. Plan on have you captured and trapped in the web. Never mind your phone line, now they tap in your head. Giving voice to the silent, cause this has to be said. That's my word. That's the word. Hey, yo, this has to be heard, cause
I'm just a man, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to be a man, stand upright, try to live righteous, you know what I mean? Stay on a quest to find what I'm looking for.